Running a Fever, episode 35, more on patience.
Good morning. The workout that I did on Monday unfortunately turned out to be an extremely short recording, even though it was a pretty normal day. And I walked my half mile and then I drove home. But it's one of those times when my recorder, which is just an app on my phone, stopped, and it sometimes stops for some reason when I get in or out of the car. So I thought I'd do this little extra segment in order to finish out what we were talking about and basically how the run went. So, long story longer, the workout went fine. And I was talking about patience, and patience is, I don't know that I'm extremely patient, but I know that I'm a little impatient now in that I want to be doing more. So I have to handle that and temper it with the realization and the reality that I can't just go all out at this point, because what happens is what happened last time. I got injured, and I don't want that to ever happen again. Well, it's probably going to happen again, but anyway, I probably talked too much about that but it's a very important part of what I'm doing, considering that I'm just starting out after a long period of inactivity. And if you're in that situation as well, you understand. You can't go from 0 to 70 miles an hour if your car's been sitting in the garage for 10 years or whatever. Anyway, that's probably not a good analogy. But speaking of 70 miles an hour, I am currently on the road today, and I'm going to visit my parents. Here I am on the road. The fact that I'm impatient is kind of a good sign. I want to get out and walk and run and exercise, and I'm impatient to do that because I want it so much. I'm gung-ho. I'm, motivated to do it. That's why I'm here, to motivate myself and motivate you, if possible. Inspire you to get out there and start. Just start. You can't finish if you never start. Sometimes you don't finish even if you do start, but you cannot finish if you don't start. Although I have to admit that after 6 weeks of being out due to my knee injury, I did feel a little reluctance, I'm busy and I don't really have time. I've had a long day. I don't feel like going out, or I don't want to get up early in the morning, and all of these little excuses that come in, the demons that I've talked about before that try to get into my head. But I remembered that I had to do it. I'm motivated to do the podcast. And so I'm now back at, as of this week, 2 workouts a week. Hopefully going to 3, maybe in the next couple weeks. And then perhaps I can look at increasing my distance and the duration of my workouts. That's the plan. The workout was fine. It was pretty normal, and honestly, even though I didn't record anything, I was talking the whole time, so it really distracted me like it usually does, and helped me to get through it without even thinking, really. And I had no pain whatsoever. I haven't had any pain for a couple of weeks now. My knee is, as far as I can tell, perfectly healed, although based on what the doctor said, I'm probably going to go another month before I consider it fully healed. I don't think at this point, he said I could walk at my discretion, and I'm thinking it's probably okay. And it has been. When I started, I had a little bit of pain left. I think the next week, it pretty much went away. So I'm fine now. My knee is back to normal, and I'm looking forward to doing more of this. I hope you appreciated this. Didn't really want to skip the episode. I thought I would just fill you in on what happened after the recording cutouts. I will see you next time, and keep the faith, keep the fever. RunningAFever.com. Oh, I want to tell you that I do have a YouTube channel. So you can go there, do all the usual things, like, comment, subscribe. Keep the fever.
This is the Padua Podcast Network. PaduaMedia.com.